I was gonna say not to actually start counting it down, but fuck it, let's do it. Let's see.
So, hello, people. We're doing this is a double toasted pre-show. We're just chilling. We got
Hey,
Adrian. What is up?
Hey.
Hey. We got Eddie Edwards, our resident metalhead.
what's good?
We got Granja. Wow, that's worse than
God.
Green.
Fuck up my name now too.
Ladies
Shit.
and gentlemen, we have the actual garage band here.
But yeah, no, we got Ganja Guru. I would tell you about his gimmick, but I mean, his name pretty much tells you all.
Yeah.
Local we got. That's it.
Absolutely. And then, of course, Music Mondays, Marcus with music something something. Hey, you doing? Marcus?
We got to come up with a title of this eventually, where this becomes just an anonymous dumpster fire.
I got one.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties with Marcus.
Fuck you.
Yeah, technical difficulties with Marcus.
Okay, fuck you too.
Yeah, man. So, basically, I just want to ask you guys, what you been up to today, man? I mean, I know Adrian was always reviewing movies and watching stuff. Kind of has me jealous most of the time. But yeah, what you been up to?
Hey, you don't need to be jealous. I freaking watched that fucking Nicholas Sparks movie this Friday.
Oh, shit.
Why?
I don't know. I read the book years ago, and believe it or not, it was actually halfway decent. But I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like 2 minutes in, I'm like, what the hell was wrong with me? Why didn't I go see Hail Caesar?
And by 5 minutes, she was questioning her whole life.
Pretty much.
But wait, you actually chose to see this Nicholas Sparks movie instead of Hail Caesar?
I know. Well, that and the Showtime worked out a little better for me, but still.
Okay, well, these was another reason towards it, because the thing is, too, is like, for me, I mean, it's not something like you saw something else instead of Deadpool or something, because Hail Caesar, for me, I think that movie looks like shit. I know, like, a lot of people that are into film and cinema probably like that kind of style, or that kind of...
Well, I mean, compared to Nicholas Sparks, I mean, come on.
Yeah, but, I should know this, but yeah, what movie did you see, though? Because I heard, Corey...
The Choice. It was fucking awful.
Fuck. Yeah.
And all these women behind me, like, were sobbing by the end of it. I wanted to turn around and go, like, are you fucking kidding me?
Blame the estrogen.
Wow, yeah, that movie looks so fucking generic. That's just
It is.
typical fucking...
And the last one, with Clint Eastwood's son, that one wasn't too bad, actually, believe it or not.
Do you
but-
think he has a future as bright as Clint Eastwood or no?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a whole lot of stuff yet, but
I think he has a future as being his son.
I mean, he's
Yeah,
he's very charming. He's, maybe, I don't know. Maybe not at the same level as his dad, but yeah.
Because the one thing I worry about that is, like, that's just a shadow, man. Like, I think, like, if people, like, that are so popular, like George Clooney, we had, like, his kids start doing, like, I know Stacy Keibler was pregnant. I don't know if she had the kid or not, but imagine, like, George Clooney's child. I mean, that's not going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's just no way he can... They're so big, no way in hell can they measure up to, that fucking shadow.
Yeah.
Just to point this out for Adrian, The Choice, you actually watched the movie that was 8% better than 50 Shades of Black.
Holy shit.
Well, true. Yeah.
Okay, 50 Shades of Black doesn't look that bad, by the way. Is that bad for me to say that?
Are you fucking kidding me?
It looks a little funny.
I will go on like a 5-minute rant on why 50 Shades of Black shits on parody and satire so much.
Yeah.
Literally, you could watch Airplane, Naked Gun, hell, Top Secret. You could watch Hot Shots 1 or 2 and find quality way better than that pile of garbage that Marlon Wayans wants to pump out.
I know, right?
I don't know, man. Like, I never liked him, but at the same time, it's just like people praise Scary Movie, and I fucking hated those movies. And then, like, at least A Haunted House, I already had low expectations. So when I saw that, I was like, like, whatever. This shit sucks.
Come on, Nick. You don't like the Beatles, so right there, your opinions are...
I know, right?
Oh no! Don't say that shit in front of Marcus, dude. I'm actually that's the one person I am scared of when it comes to.
Oh, if he beats your ass over that, I'm not calling the cops.
Nah, as far as it goes to the Beatles, I've driven with people that don't like the Beatles but love Led Zeppelin and stuff like that, which is respectable because the Beatles at the time were very popular people. So it's on the same thing as what Bieber or One Direction was, except their music was better. So it's kind of
Yeah.
respectable to understand that people don't like pop music that much, and Beatles was definitely pop.
Yeah.
And you thought he was going to kick your ass.
Oh, say what, Gunja?
I said you thought he was going to kick your ass.
No, I really did. I thought he was gonna give me a rant, like, okay, look, motherfucker, like.
No,
He's gonna
that's if you don't like gorillas, and if you don't, fuck you.
Okay, I will say this.
Oh my God.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
God.
Here's the thing.
Oh my God.
Gorillaz has like 5 good songs. I feel like they're better than the Beatles. But I'm also not a fan of the Gorillaz.
Just 5 good songs. Okay then.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. And I don't know if this is gonna make you more mad, but it's the singles actually.
So you never listened to any of their albums?
I have, and it was just like noise in the background. I was just like, oh, that's cool. Like it doesn't sound awful. I didn't skip any songs, but I mean, will I actually go back and listen to it? Probably not ever.
If you want to get high, then listen to Like a Come Home.
See, that's my issue. Is I don't like when people say like, hey man, this song's really good when you're high. It's like I know, but even if I was a stoner, I think I'm alive and awake more than I'm high.
Hey, as someone who gets high and listens to music regularly, I can vouch that some music requires intoxication to get.
Yeah, but it's just like when you're high, it's like let's just pretend like you went to rehab, you got off that stuff, you didn't like it. Like, yeah, would you still listen to that song? Probably not. Well, that sucks. I like my music, and I'll listen to it high, stoned, fucking drinking, sad, depressed, happy. I'll listen to it anytime.
He's always listening to Coldplay and
That's adorable.
Coldplay is fucking terrible. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, fucking awful. And by the way, speaking of that, I mean, I don't want to talk about the Super Bowl, but halftime show. Anyone liked any songs that were played?
I was literally taking a monster dump when the Super Bowl was on.
that's
Because
right. He was doing the same.
The whole time?
yep, the whole time.
Damn.
I was
Wow.
I was literally on Twitter, like hearing how like the Coldplay thing was a Technicolor dream seizure, and how Beyonce was just knocking it down, and how the frontman on Coldplay was basically. So my favorite tweet of it is somebody. It's like that picture of him between like Bruno Mars and which, by the way, Bruno Mars' outfit looks like the black version of West Side Story. Just to point that out. And is that the one where Bruno Mars, the guy from Coldplay, and Beyonce are just like he's in the middle and stuff, and it's somebody, I think it was either Jim Norton or somebody tweeted like, this is the my friend, I have black friends too picture that you show to your friends and shit like yeah, but I heard it was like it was whatever. It's ironic too because on Facebook they're putting nothing but like the Michael Jackson concert on repeat, saying like I was the greatest one ever. So apparently this Super Bowl halftime show wasn't that good.
I don't really
No.
understand why that's becoming a subject of conversation too. By the way, because it's like, yeah, if Michael Jackson was the most amazing thing, then why the fuck didn't you show that picture or those videos last year? Katy Perry, like. Honestly, last year was way not as good as this year. I'm not gonna say way worse because they're both bad in their own ways, but I mean, if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably choose this year. Honestly, I mean, that whole Katy Perry shit was fucking terrible.
Well, that was almost too funny not to pass up, because it was kind of seeing like her walking on a giant lion, where you see like a number of people talk about Power Rangers, and then her on like the More You Know star and trying to dance with Missy Elliott. It's
Yeah.
in the whole Left Shark thing. It's like, how can you not not make jokes about this? This is almost like a gold mine. I'm pretty sure Twitter almost broken just was like had like a missile seizure when they saw all that shit happening all at once.
I know, information overload and shit. There's so much jokes that you can make about that. It was a parody in itself. It was making fun of itself almost. But I was actually going to ask you guys, what bands would you, I think, not like you want to see, but just you think would fit for the Super Bowl halftime show?
All right. Just because we talked about them, I would like if they were able to get a 360 screen, kind of like what they did for Tupac, the Gorillaz.
Really?
Yeah, because they have enough poppy music that it could keep the upbeat tempo of the Super Bowl going.
I actually can see that. I mean, like I said, I don't like the Gorilla as much, but I mean, I think they'll be a lot better than the last 10 years of fucking.
Hey, you don't have to deal with egos of artists. They're cartoons.
Yeah, exactly. I just want good music. It's like even if the extravagance isn't so amazing, still just at least somebody be on there. And hey, Skull, how you doing, buddy?
What's up, Skull?
Hey, Skull.
I was gonna say hi, Mr. Stormtrooper.
I feel like his avatar is just judging me.
Let's interview him. So, Skull, what do you think about the Super Bowl? Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah. So, do you feel like you're a lot like a Stormtrooper? Quiet, mindless, can't shoot a lot of things, not good aim. Okay, that was good. Thank you. Anyways, so
Okay.
All right.
it's weird. I feel like he's staring. He's just listening to us like all intently and everything. It's creepy.
Dude, from when it looks on my screen, it looks like his avatar is just staring down your character heavy.
I know. That's what I'm looking at. I'm like, I made eye contact with the Stormtrooper.
It's not the Mexican you were looking for.
But Adrian, so who do you think would fit well for the Super Bowl?
Oh God, I don't know.
It's a hard question, I know. 'Cause
It's a hard question because none of us listen to pop music.
I know I don't. I mean, I listen to some radio, but I don't know.
See, I don't know shit about pop music nowadays, but they use a lot of old bands too. So that's why I'm feeling like.
I want to change my answer. Iggy Azalea and Bishop.
Oh god, that would be
God.
that would be so much of a fucking dumpster fire. I would actually tune in to watch that.
No, but who was the second person you said? Iggy Azalea and who else?
Kesha,
Yes.
Oh fuck.
the RC Cola version of Lady Gaga.
Yeah, dude. Man, fuck you. That'd be terrible. For me, I'd say Metallica. Just bring Metallica.
Didn't they already do that, or?
I feel like they did.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought they did.
Maybe,
Yeah.
like, you mean like in the 90s or something, or?
I don't know.
It feels like that's a group that I would be shocked if they didn't do it before. But I swear I really have this strong feeling like they did that.
Hold
I'm
on.
pretty sure they did.
You know, I know it's unprofessional as hell, but I'm actually gonna go see. I'm gonna check this out on YouTube really quick because
Okay. Well, while he's doing that, I'll just answer mine, and I'll just kind of get into the music right
It was
now.
funny. They actually did it the night before of this one.
oh yeah, but it was a pre-Super Bowl thing like somewhere else. Like it wasn't at the Super Bowl. It was like
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's the only thing they've ever performed.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, fuck. That's really hard for me because like today's pop music just generally sucks, and that Kesha and Iggy Azalea thing is too good to pass up. I think. Oh, I know. Macklemore with Kendrick Lamar. So, and this is like post-white privilege song that he put out. So he comes in first, and he brings in Kendrick Lamar to say, "I have black friends."
Is that where he gives the Grammy back?
And Kanye West on there just to see him try his fucking damnness to upstage both of them.
oh yeah, that actually would be good. And not to mention the fact, just like the star power of all those names.
I would just love to see Kanye West try to upstage them.
Yeah, it's like literally during a live feed of the show.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess that would be okay. I hate the music from Kanye West. I don't know much about Kendrick Lamar. I don't say I would dislike him or like him because I don't know enough. But yeah. Ugh. God damn. Does it have to be pop music though?
I'm so glad this is Music Mondays with Marcus and not Nick Diaz because this show would have zero credibility.
Man, fuck you, man. My music is great.
Personally speaking, just to see him have the balls to do it, I would love to see. I know this is stupid, but I would love to see Death Grips do a performance at the Super Bowl. It's like it would be like the most frightening thing everybody would see, and I bet you like $50 the amount of like cops shooting unarmed black guys would just skyrocket during that whole thing.
Fuck, man. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's hard to just think of any kind of band that would be there. Because you had to keep in mind too. You know, you have to please everybody. But that's why I think playing like Metallica, even though I love them, I have to admit that they're like a generic rock band, and they have so much shit that's like you can pick something that's metal, you can pick something that's softer, you can pick anything. Even like politically correct shit, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to have cuss words, you know, all that stuff.
Their music is against terrorism.
Oh yeah, you know, there's a couple songs about terrorism.
Oh no, they actually used Metallica's Painted Black. Sandman used it as a torture song in Guantanamo.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they played it back to back on Prisoners.
Oh shit.
I think I read a Complex or Mass Appeal article about that too. But I think it was like Eminem or something. But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they use Eminem as well.
Hey Jenny.
Yeah,
Hey,
hey,
guys.
Hey, Jenny.
Hey.
Quick question before we start anything. First album you ever bought?
For me?
Yes.
yeah.
That I bought personally, or that was bought for me?
You spent your hard-earned money, and you actually went to the front record store or whatever, and actually put money on the table to pay for it.
Oh my god.
By the way, I'm making this like a Fight Club type of thing. Like, if you appear on here, you have to tell me what your very first album you bought is.
Fair enough. Fair enough. God damn it, I can't think that far back. It's got to be probably some boy band back in the
That was my answer.
2000s.
Boys to Men or
No, probably
Kids
Backstreet
on the
Boys.
Block.
Oh, that was mine too.
Which one?
I think it was like Millennium. I think it was like their second one, the one like
Oh no,
came out.
mine was their first album, but
The
yeah.
first one was bought for me because I was too young. So.
Backstreet
okay.
Boys, I guess.
Mhm.
All right, that's two boy bands that we actually have on here on record. By the way, let's put that on it. All right.
No.
Hey, Jenny, Backstreet back, all right.
You know, when they did that at the end of This Is the End, I actually kind of liked it. I was like, oh, that was kind of cool.
I jammed a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
I actually knew how to do the dance. I got a tape to show how to actually do the dance in the video, and I could do it for a while.
You and
Me too.
do Christina Aguilera together. So you could do Genie in a Bottle, and then you could do Backstreet Boys.
I didn't know, I couldn't do the genie in a bottle. I can't swing my hips like that. So.
I'm a genie in the bottle, baby. I kind of like that shit.
I need to
was
put that on my playlist for trivia, I think.
Dude, right after she did that song too, she went so slutty after that. Like I don't know why, but like I didn't feel like she was like that fucking Britney Spears-ish. Like
I think I can have an explanation on that because it's kind of like what Miley Cyrus is sort of doing now. Is that she's trying to be out there, controversial, dirty type of thing to it that they had. And being that around the 90s, like, pop music was about everywhere, and I guess Britney Spears was probably upstaging a lot of people with that whole weird pedophile thing that she's been actually trying to rock on her first video. She had to pretty much just, like, try and upstage that. And so, you know, being dirty, wild, and loose and whatnot will get everybody talking about you on Entertainment Tonight. So that's probably the reason.
So she saw Britney Spears being jailbait, and she went full on. I'm a slut.
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah, it's fucked up. But yeah, that happened, and I was just surprised. She did like this one video where she's like, "Everybody wants to fuck me," basically. I don't know what the song was. And she's like in a
Let's
wrestling
Get Dirty
ring.
song? Yeah, Let's Get Dirty.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this shit, man? I thought she was like wholesome.
All I know is that those Conan O'Brien jokes were just endlessly funny about her, about getting penicillin from her or whatever.
Oh wow, I did not hear any of these jokes, but it sounds great.
They were pretty rough. Like almost every between that and the Nicole Smith jokes, all of them you could hear the audience just kind of wince a little bit of how many times he said those jokes, and it was like a grade A comedy, honestly.
Yeah.
No, but anyways, I know this is kind of a quick segue, but yeah, man, we usually get lost in the conversation. I want to know what the first song you got for us today, man.
Okay, so the theme I think you guys said last week was OSTs or original soundtracks. And
Yeah.
so for me, I sort of went to the video game aspect of it because I play like a lot of games and stuff.
Mhm.
So, geez, which one? It's hard, sort of hard to choose which one I actually want first. But but other than trying to go with the complete obvious ones, I went to ones that I actually haven't gone back in a while. So the first one is the sound is one of these called New Eden from Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge is basically a first-person parkour game. Very great. It has this weird like ambient Boards of Canada like sound to it. I really did enjoy the tracks. I really did enjoy the track on here. The whole you can just YouTube most of these OSTs. By the way, it's just easy to do it. And yeah, overall great soundtrack. I would go back and listen to this when I'm studying.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on here for you guys. This is New Eden, Mirror's Edge.
Good job.
I'm kind of curious, actually. Was this the song that they used in the trailer?
I'm not. No. It was. Let me go and see this. It was called "Still Alive."
It's still alive.
Yeah, this is. I think this is one of one of the sounds where it's like when action's going on and stuff like that. Because it does really pick up pretty fast on it, but doesn't feel overpowering. Because this what's interesting about the soundtrack. It actually fits the theme. Of course, it fits the theme of the game, where everything is minimalist, and you can only recognize stuff from like the color scheme and whatnot. And so that's why I liked this type of sound to it, because it goes hand in hand with that, especially in moments where you're not really doing much or climbing one place to another. It's very calming, and at the same time, some of it's tense too, very futuristic also. I also want to mention on here that you can find this OST by Deox Prime. I got it from. He has the whole soundtrack on there with also additional remixes by Junkie XL, Benny Biasi, which did a really good Skrillex remix on Cinema, and Paul Van Dyke, Teddy Bears. A lot of people want it. Definitely check it out.
Yeah, dude, and I like how I mentioned that Cinema by Benny Benassi and Skrillex, dude. I fucking love that song. Probably one of my favorite like dubstep drops like of all time for me. It's like, drop the bass, brown, you know, like it does the whole thing.
Yeah, like dubstep, like I said, it's not as good anymore, but definitely that was actually a really dope ass song to listen to.
Exactly. But yeah, what you guys think of that song?
I liked it. I tend to listen to a lot of soundtracks, so Mirror's Edge is one I haven't listened to, so I'm gonna have to visit that one.
I'm actually really curious about what Eddie would think, because I know if he listens to a video game soundtrack, it's probably something with like metal in it and guitar and all that shit. But yeah, man, do you like that kind of stuff?
Yeah, sounds pretty good. The one I picked is actually very, very far from that. It's actually closer to Marcus's. But it's something that I played a lot as a kid, so it was like a nostalgia thing.
Oh, sweet. And hey, Anthony's in the call. What's up, brother?
Anthony!
Hey.
It was cool that he had Mirror's Edge.
Shooter, Anthony.
Oh, what you say, Young Ledger?
I said it's everybody's residential school shooter, Anthony.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
fucked
even
up.
get that joke. I'm like, wait,
What kind of fucking name, Brawlhalla Master?
It's cool. I'm the Brawlhalla Master. Nah.
I wasn't on Saturday's show, so I didn't get to see you bomb, so I can't really tell.
He did
Marcus,
very
you want me
good.
to react, so I'm not going to react. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction.
Of course not.
Damn.
But
Yeah,
it's cool that he was playing Mirror's Edge because me and my brother loved the Mirror's Edge game, and one of the things we like from the Mirror's Edge game is the music. And I'm really looking forward to Catalyst and to see the music in there because from the trailers they had a lot of good music.
Is
Is
Catalyst
that-
going to be by the same company that did Mirror's Edge?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yeah, it's also by EA, and I think they're going to use the Frost engine. Is it coming out this year? I hope it is.
I want to say yes because it was just on a recent Game Informer, so I believe it's coming out in May. I got to check the release date again.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
the thing I'm wondering about. Because when I first saw that game, I was kind of like, okay, is this one of those games where it's almost like a rail shooter and you just press buttons to like go over shit and like press this and do that?
No, it's the complete opposite of that. Oh, by the way, it's on sale on Steam for about $6.79. So you'd be a dumbass not to actually pass up on this deal. No, it's basically first-person parkour. Storyline, it's kind of meh. The shoot, and they don't really encourage you to shoot in the game. You can shoot enemies and stuff, but they kind of tell you like just run away from them, try to use your fist to fight against them and stuff. And it's very good. To me, it's a personal gem that a lot of people kind of overlook, which baffled me that they're coming back with a sequel with this game because I heard it didn't really sell that much.
Yeah, it was like you said. It's kind of like an underrated gem, and I just checked. It's comes out May 24th.
Well, that's the thing, though, is the game right now, I've noticed in the video game industry, there's a big revival in VR. And that's a game that's perfect for that type of gameplay.
I think they recently did some VR stuff with the first Mirror's Edge. I'm not entirely sure.
They did, but it's not to the point where it's mostly just for the aesthetics to be able to look around, but you still have to have the controller.
Yeah.
I feel like that would make me nauseous seeing that all in VR because it's just like the only gameplay I've seen of Mirror's Edge. I feel like I just get like throw up.
Well, that's the thing,
Yeah.
because it actually follows your head motion, so you wouldn't get sick because your brain has a chance to attune to it. It's not a camera going quickly left or right.
Hi, Yusko18.
Hey, Marcus.
Oh, okay, I know what you were saying. No, what's up, Tay?
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
doing good.
First album you ever bought?
Oh, go ahead.
What's your first album you ever bought?
First up, you mean like the sandwich?
First musical album you ever bought, paid with your own money.
What's an album?
Oh fuck, I'm old. Oh my god.
No.
Just the Justin Timberlake album. Future Sex Sounds.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised like that she said that like right away too. Like everyone's like, let me see, and she's like,
And she said, "Gotcha, bitch." I was making fun of her. I was like, "Oh yeah, she's gonna say something retarded." Nah, she got you.
No,
Y'all
when she-
planned that, didn't y'all, Anthony?
When she said that, it made me sound, oh fuck, I'm old.
Me too.
yeah. Well, I actually Justin Timberlake's still relevant today, right? I mean, he's still doing music to an extent.
Oh yeah.
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 Okay,
And
so
he's a
this shouldn't make you
badass
old. That may be something that he's currently doing. You know.
Shoot, and he has a badass restaurant that I tend to go to every other weekend.
He does?
Yeah, it's called Southern Hospitality. It's in downtown Denver. Shit's fire.
Oh shit.
Oh damn.
But yeah, Justin Timberlake. I really dislike that guy, but that's just me.
Watch him on SNL. Watch his stuff on SNL. You'll actually have a change of heart. He's really funny on SNL.
I'm glad you brought that up, Marcus. I was gonna ask, how do you guys feel about him as a being a comedic actor?
I could see it.
Yeah.
To me he's up there with Alec Baldwin on SNL. He delivers really well. He knows his timing and stuff. And yeah, if he did sketch on SNL, I would not. If he did just overall comedy and stuff, I wouldn't mind it. I think he just worked his way up there, just kind of like how Channing Tatum is.
Yeah, that's how I
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah. I don't know. Speaking of that Channing Tatum and stuff, I know like this is usually a music-based kind of thing, but do you guys feel weird seeing Channing Tatum do something as silly as like that? I mean, I don't know if it's like a gay character or what in Hail Caesar, but just like the whole. You know what I mean? Like he does really weird shit. Like on This Is the End, he was like wearing a thong, and he was like some dude's sex bitch or sex slave or something. Or
I'm sure Corey was happy about that.
That's how I wants that cat role.
Yeah, but do you think that's going too far with some actors? Like, do you think people should kind of like keep themselves from doing too much variable shit?
I will trump you with this one. As long as you're not getting into the level of what Rob Schneider's career is, then you're pretty much good.
Oh,
Rob
yeah.
Schneider is a sandwich.
Yeah, he got you there, Dick.
Yeah, because I don't know, because he makes a point too. Like, I mean, I know like he's doing fine right now, but like when The Rock did Tooth Fairy, I was like, dude, this guy will fucking do anything just shy of sucking a dick for money.
The actors have to eat. Actors have to eat shit at some point. So that's kind of what we call going through the ringer and then earning your respect.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, what's your second song, Mr. Marcus Joe?
Okay, let's go back and forth on this. All right, so I love Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 is an amazing game. As a person that's wouldn't say anti-gun, I love everything about shooting guns at people at Borderlands 2. Missions are great. The story is pretty cool. Expansions, I got everything. And this is one of my favorite songs on here. It's pretty much on the three horn. It's in the Three Horns one. It sounds exactly like what I presume a Western sounds like, and it's amazing. So I'll just send this on the chat here.
Okay.
Here you go.
Is it to the intro song of Borderlands 2?
No, it's not the intro song, even though I wanted to play that one, but this is the one that always pops up in my head whenever I think of Borderlands 2 in its combat.
All right, let me go ahead and
I'll check it out.
let's do a screen share right quick. Da, 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 da. And here it is, Three Horns Combat.
Three Horn Combat. Oh, horns.
I thought it was Mortal Kombat at first. Yeah, I dig that.
Yeah,
I like it.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Tiny Tina was the best character in that fucking game. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Wait, is that the shit that turns invisible?
No,
No.
that's Arrow.
I was about to say that's the pussy Anthony's used to. Invisible.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, that was he gave that motherfucker some shade with that one, dude. That was mean.
I got Adrian to feel bad for you, Anthony. He went, oh.
What? You're a bully.
Yeah,
I like that song, man. But I'm just wondering, like, I mean, it being Borderlands, I was expecting like a Western kind of like, you know, kind of subtle sound. I was thinking like, you know, dun 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 dun, because you know it's like all this shit's going on. But yeah, man. Who else liked that song?
I did.
I did.
All right, so you other guys, I want to hear the negative reaction to it. Like, what do you not like about it? Anthony, Eddie, Ganja.
I think my only complaint is it sounds a little too Western in the end, which I guess it kind of fits with Borderlands, but it's also a futuristic sci-fi, so I feel like it kind of throws it off a little bit when they throw in the sci-fi sounds towards the middle.
Well,
Yeah.
that's sort of the thing about Borderlands. It's this weird thing of like it's a mix. It's kind of like this just like this car crash of in a good way of like a post-apocalyptic Mad Max a taste to it with cyberpunk trying to get in there too when you actually play the game itself. So it totally makes sense why that's just kind of combined with overall.
I'm just judging it as music. Like I never really played any of the Borderlands series, so I'm just judging it as music alone.
That's actually really surprising that you haven't played most of the Borderlands games because that actually.
I haven't played any of them.
Wow.
What'd you say?
I never played any of them.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, that's crazy. I really recommend. I mean, maybe not like the newest shit. I think you should start off with the first one. I don't know about Mark if he agrees with that, but.
Well, you can optionally go with the first one. I would highly recommend definitely playing the second one and the pre-sequel because the pre-sequel kind of explains gives you a lot of background to the story, and also it was made in Australia, so you'll actually have authentic Australian accents on there, and nothing's way more funny than hearing a game that's a tribute to Mad Max being voiced over by people from Australia.
So basically, I should just skip over and play the prequel game.
No. Play 2.
Play 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, play 2.
Okay, yeah, I really like 2. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just a nostalgic thing or whatever. Even though it wasn't too long ago. But yeah, when I played the first Borderlands game, I played the fuck out of that stuff, man, and I loved it so very much. The second one, I kind of just fell out of it. I don't know. Maybe it's just, maybe it's just me. But
also, additionally, there's a shitload of Easter eggs and jokes in number 2, which you cannot pass up because it's generally funny as hell.
Yeah. Marcus, what will be your favorite Easter egg?
My favorite Easter egg?
In Borderlands 2.
Let's see. I think it would be Rackman.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Explain.
Okay, so there's a side the minor spoiler. There's a side mission in one of these levels where you're like it's like a weird underground freezer type of thing, and you end up getting this side quest where you kind of go in this cave and start hearing these weird psychological tapes about this guy whose parents were killed or whatever, and apparently he basically puts himself as one of the bats in the game called Rax or something, and then he sort of almost verbatim quotes Batman, and you actually fight him, and he calls himself Rackman, and if you play it on New Game Plus, his title on his health bar will be Rackman Returns or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, what's your favorite I can't name anything off Borderlands 2. I don't know if anyone else can, but and just in general, what's your favorite Easter egg in any game? I know it's hard to but the last, I would say your top 5 favorite Easter eggs.
Ryder from GTA San Andreas being based off of Easy.
Okay, yeah. You kind of stole mine. God damn it, because I fucking love that one. Yeah, how about you, Tay?
I can barely find the Easter eggs in any game.
Okay, you don't go searching for them like most people?
I go for the story.
Okay,
in any game.
Me too. Sometimes not even story. I just want to blow shit up and just fucking have the freedom to go nuts. So
That too.
Yeah. How about you, Marcus?
There's a game also on Steam. You should check it out, called Jazz Punk, which is basically this. It's like the funniest slapstick game I've ever played, and in one of them, the whole game has weird sequences and stuff to it, but I think one of my favorite ones was it's in the final level where you have to play certain games or something with this quote unquote boss battle, and there's a race, and you have to and trust me, this is as normal as this is what I'm gonna say in this game. You have to go in a contest where you're racing gravy dishes on a pond filled with gravy, and they call it Grave Race 64.
What the fuck?
Fucking incredible.
That's waiting for by game standards, man.
No. Trust me. Like, look it up, Jazz Punk on Steam. It's the funniest fucking game you'll ever play. I absolutely love it. It's funnier than like Psychonauts, Grim Fandango, any of those Double Fine games.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I like. There's a point in that game where I literally just stopped and couldn't, and was on the floor, like literally laughing my ass off on how funny some of those sequences were.
Yeah, no, I actually like those games. Grim Fandango, I used to watch videos on YouTube about that game, and that shit used to crack me up. And I really, speaking of game comedy, I mean, I know I'm going off on a little tangent here, whatever, but like, no, Team Fortress 2, the introduction videos, have you guys watched those?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm a huge fan of those. I'm not even a big fan of the game, but those videos are fucking awesome. But, you know, I don't know. But yeah, Eddie, how about you, brother?
They released that. I play around with it a few times.
Oh, what'd you play with it?
The Gary mod?
Oh, Gary's mod.
Yeah.
I should play with you sometime on there, but what you've done on there?
Coming.
Oh, I just bullshit around. I just talk about other people's mod.
Oh, shit.
Hang on, guys, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll lower your volume down just a little bit. There you go. But yeah, Eddie, any Easter eggs that you found particularly interesting or entertaining?
Does the dildo in San Andreas count?
Yeah.
There's a ton of penis jokes in any Grand Theft Auto game.
Oh, dude, so much. So many like political jokes about people like. buying
My
prostitutes.
favorite penis joke in Grand Theft Auto is one from Liberty City, where if you watch one of the hotels, it actually lights up to the size of a dick, and if you wait a second, there's a fountain that shoots out for a second.
What the fuck?
Yeah, look it up. It's real. I'm
I
not fucking.
cannot believe that. Actually, that's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. God, dude, there's so many San Andreas fucking things, man. I didn't even know. I just found out recently too that what's his face? Favon Love, or what's his name? Faison Love. He's the voice actor for Sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Worm himself, man. What the fuck? It's crazy. But yeah, I found that pretty crazy. But yeah, Anthony, the resident super gamer. How about you, man? Any like Easter eggs that you found pretty interesting?
I hate this because I love fucking Easter eggs in games, and I try to find most of them, and I go on like websites to find them and stuff. Like it's a YouTuber called the Easter Egg Hunter. I always check out every video. The only one I can really think of, it's not really an Easter egg, but it's like a funny reference. But in the original PS1 game of Spider-Man, every time you tried to type in a cuss word, Spider-Man would come up and punch it.
Oh shit!
It'd be like a different like word. Yeah. It always cracked me up. Like he would put pussy or fuck or something. He would come up and punch it to like something kid friendly.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
God, dude, I always wanted to play that game too. When it first came out, those TV spots were fucking great.
Yeah.
It's a great
It
game.
sold me, dude.
Yeah, it was really, really good. The PlayStation 1. The
I'm here.
PlayStation 1.
Say
It's a good
something,
one.
Anthony.
No, I was just saying like the PS1 game was better than the N64 version because the N64 version just had like comic panels because they couldn't render real-time cutscenes.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't play that game, but I can tell I would have liked it. The other ones afterwards, I heard they got a bad rap. But I don't know, man. I mean, that shit looks fun to me. Just even those Transformers games too. I know those are, looked on as being bad, but man, that shit looks fun, dude. But Jenny, Adrian, what's up, Ganja?
Oh no, I was gonna say as somebody who played the first Transformers game, I gotta say it was pretty fun as just a beat 'em up smashing game.
PS3 or N64?
I think it was PS3.
Okay, yeah, because the N64 one I played, Transformers, or Beast Wars Transformers, it was like a fighting game, like Mortal Kombat. Oh, it was so terrible, though. And the Beast Wars PS1 game was shitty, too. But, I don't know. They fucking, they got, like, different voice actors to play them, too. Like, David Kaye wasn't on there, or Scott McNeil.
Right.
Oh, man, it was bad. But, yeah, the one on PS3, people would talk shit about, but that looked really cool. Especially being Decepticon and flying around and shit. That was awesome. But yeah, Jenny, Adrian, are you guys into games at all or no?
I really want to get into video games, but I just don't have the money to invest in them right now, so I don't play as much as I like. I don't even have a video game system as much as I really want one.
Okay, what type of computer specs do you have?
Not good ones, because I'm running stuff off my laptop. Well, my laptop's halfway decent, but
Okay, well,
I'll look into it.
I said the best bet would probably just to start off light. I would say get a Wii U. PS4 has a lot of variety of games and stuff on there, and if you're and right now there's a game called Firewatch, which I heard has got nothing but good reviews. So if you kind of want a very adult game, then Firewatch would be it. If not, Undertale. Undertale, if you actually want to start off with something very emotionally like gripping and stuff like that, it's really good. And the specs on that is pretty easy. You can probably like download Steam and get that for like $8 or something if you need to find yourself a game to play.
Okay.
Well, in that case, if you're giving her like stuff that doesn't require a lot of specs, you should get her into the Walking Dead series as well from Telltale.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I play a lot of the Telltale games mostly.
Yeah, a lot of those are really good. I don't know if people like this too much, but Jurassic Park, the game, I had a lot of fun with.
Which one?
It was just Jurassic Park. Like, it wasn't Jurassic World. It was like the one that came out in like 2009 or 2010.
It was the one you could build a park?
No, that's the one that's like a mobile game or whatever.
No, there was one that came out. A lot of people forget. It was called Genesis. And you could actually build a park with dinosaurs and shit.
Okay, maybe there's a few of them then. I don't know because, and actually, I want to look that up because I love that idea because I have the Jurassic World video game for my phone, and that shit's addicting as hell. The only problem is one of those games where you have to like pay to progress.
Yeah.
Unless you have to wait like 8 hours for something to fucking like build or whatever.
Okay, let's kind of just do this because we're about 10 minutes away from the actual show starting.
All right.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the last selection I have on here. So I never owned a PlayStation before. The very first PlayStation I got was like in 2012 or something when I got a deal on the PS3. So around that time I was kind of bumming games to play off some friends and stuff. And one of them in particular I remember playing a lot was Taken 3, mainly because of Taken Ball and stuff. And I dig the soundtrack. One of the songs on here stood out to me the most was King's stage, and all of it's kind of industrial around this time, but it's really good. To me, it's a nostalgia trip. So this is Taken 3's King from the OST in the arcade.
I just heard a snippet of it, and this shit sounds disco as fuck. All right, here we go, man.
Oh shit.
Okay, not so disco.
Who's the baddest motherfucker of all?
Oh yeah.
This is what I imagine with the Martin's High School.
You sure isn't that theme song of Starsky and Hutch?
I can find the one on the PlayStation if you want to hear that one because it doesn't have that guitar riff as much on there.
Yeah, if you have it, I want to hear that one really quick.
I don't know, man. That song was so funky. You should have had Anthony grow an afro.
This sounds like porno music.
Well, yeah, around the time oh, this is the arranged one. Okay, around the time there it was this kind of fighting game sounds on here. Fighting game music soundtracks are a very interesting subgenre of game music that I like because most of it is like either hit or miss. Arcade version was kind of that's the one that stood out to me the most. I recently heard the one on the PlayStation, and it sounds a little bit more industrial, personally, for me. But yeah, there it is.
All right, let's check this out. Oh, there we go.
Fuck yeah. Turn
I
up.
like that one.
This is somebody you do a backflip kick to. I bet that's what plays when Anthony beats his meat.
Damn it, Ganja.
Like the
I'm
part
sorry,
where the guitar was going. It goes to the ball tickling that Anthony does. Gross.
Wow.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Anthony, but no, that was a lot better than the one you showed right before that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. But I agree with you, Marcus, when you were talking about it's funny about the old school fighting games, because either they sound like some hard rock, either mellow rock, or they sound like softcore porn, like Virtual Fighter.
Yeah, Virtual Fighter did have that fucking sound to it.
Yeah.
I never played Virtual Fighter. I played Virtual Quest though. For the
Virtual
PS2.
Quest?
Yeah, for the PS2.
Okay, see, I never played that. I haven't even heard of that. But yeah, PS2 had some good games around the time when Mortal Kombat was fucking up with Deadly Alliance and Deception. So
Yeah, well, that was around the time where they tried to do that 3D thing when everybody was sort of doing that 3D stuff. So I can sort of forgive them on that.
me too.
Yeah.
But I was worried for a while there because Armageddon I really did not like, and I know Anthony is probably like, man, don't talk about my baby. But Armageddon has some good things, I will say, Anthony, because he loves that shit. But yeah,
What good things? Trying to remember what.
those
Man.
characters, that roster, man.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised, Nick, you don't like it, because that was like one of the biggest Mortal Kombat rosters in like ever.
Yeah, and the creative fatality. What the fuck am I thinking? The creative fatality feature was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
then,
what's the thing you just gave us?
What was that?
Time Splitters.
Yeah, that's my pick.
Oh, okay, you know, yeah, I'm gonna put this on really, really quick. I know we're running out of time here. Oh, actually, shit. Double Toast is gonna start in 3 minutes, guys.
You know they're going to be late.
No shit, right?
I know, right?
And I have to go through the whole spiel too.
Apparently, the chat right now is a bunch of stuff is censored now on the chat.
Yeah,
I know we can't say fuck. But we can do fuck Corey. That'll work. But
Oh, apparently, suck is also censored too.
Wow.
Oh, ass is censored.
Ass too? Wow.
Yeah. I said ass earlier, and that shit was.
ass shit.
Not
ass.
ass.
About this?
Tits is censored.
Actually, I'm gonna just show the chat right now, so you. So people watch.
Dildos is not censored, thankfully.
We're here from the Midnight Chat Check to say fuck censorship. Everyone, say your favorite cuss word. Hold on. I want to go down the line. Everyone, say your favorite cuss word. Adrian.
Fuck.
Anthony. Favorite cuss word. Go, bro.
I don't even know. My bad. Skip. Yeah, Skip.
Edward.
Motherfucker.
There we go. Jenny.
Fuck nuggets.
Marcus.
Dickhead.
Skull.
Good one too.
Great one. Nick.
Really, Nick?
Nick, come on now.
I don't know, man. Boob.
All right.
Motherfucker.
Go. Favorite cuss word.
Shit.
All right, and I'm going to end with cunt. Let's end this, Nick.
Ooh, damn, cunt. That's a
Damn.
good one. Wait, can I outdo
Nasty
you?
one.
Say when it's better.
All right, dude, outdo me. Let's go.
All right, twat.
Nah.
Cunt and twat are bad. I'm sorry for women. Like, we have dick and cock. You guys have twat and cunt. That's not.
Yeah, that don't sound too good.
At
At all.
Nick, let's end this.
All right, I'm gonna end it. So, people, because Ganja has requested, I'm ending the show. But thank you very much for watching. If you were watching, and if you guys want to join us on actually, I want to make this announcement really quick. Wednesday, me and Marcus, if he hasn't changed his mind about it, We are going to try to do this on Wednesday before the movie review extravaganza.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So yeah, same thing. It's gonna be Music Mondays, or I mean, it's free-form discussion. I mean, you know,
midweek music, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, midweek music with Marcus Mondays on Wednesdays.
Jelly Tarzan. I got it. Jelly Tarzan.
So yeah, we're gonna be doing that, guys. So like I said, you can probably find us on my channel, Nicholas Diaz YouTube channel, and this as well, we'll be putting the edited highlights on the Midnight Chat Attack YouTube page. Also, speaking of that, join us on the Midnight Chat Attack on Saturdays, 7:30 CST, Double Toasted time, and you'll find us 1 hour before the Double Toasted show. So that usually changes. Sometimes it's at 9:30, sometimes at 10:30. You never know. But we will be there for sure. And yeah, just tell us you want to come in, and we'll rotate, or we'll let you in first, or whatever the case may be, and it will be fun. So thank you for watching, and you guys are the bomb.com. Stay toasty!